Hi, it's Tim Beyers of Motley Fool Rule Breakers and Motley Fool Supernova, and I think the comic book war between Fox and Disney is really starting to heat up. So why do I say this? What am I talking about here? Well, right after Disney released its first big trailer for Captain America: The Winter Soldier, Fox came out and released. I mean, it's really small. It's just 6 seconds of teaser footage of X-Men: Days of Future Past. That's the next big property for Fox in the X-Men franchise, the X franchise. The last film, X-Men First Class, I thought was a pretty good film. It did not do as well worldwide on a box office basis as I think Fox would have hoped. This film is based on a pretty popular storyline, one of the seminal storylines in the comic book run from that joined writer Chris Claremont and artist John Byrne. And here's a cover. Here's one of the comics that this refers to. That is X-Men 141, I believe. Right, X-Men 141, and there's a two-parter. X-Men 141 and 142 really reveal the Days of Future Past and the mutant wars, and it illustrates a recurring theme in the comics. It sort of sets the stage for that, where mutants are outcasts, ostracized. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of racism related to mutants depicted in the comics, and the Days of Future Past storyline sort of kicks that off. And it looks like the movie is going to do something very similar, but this is a big property cinematically for Fox. Fox has bet a lot on the X-Men. Remember that Hugh Jackman has been in a ton of comic book films, and they've all been X-Men films, and they've all been from 21st Century Fox. This one is, the highlight of those films. At least it's arguably the biggest one since the original X-Men film, because it brings together a ton of characters. It brings back Sir Ian McKellen. It brings back Sir Patrick Stewart. It brings Ian Jackman again. So it really is a kind of an epic adventure. It's Fox's really big bet in the X franchise. So they don't want Disney. They really don't want either investors or fans to forget that they are a major distributor of Marvel properties beyond Marvel itself. Whether that pays off at the box office, I'm not sure. I think the quality of the film, frankly, is going to determine that more than anything else. But we know one thing for sure. Fox is very aggressive in this area, and I think that could be a treat for fans and certainly a treat for Fox investors. But that's what I think, and I want to know what you think. So please weigh in using the comments box below. And thanks for watching. I'm Tim Beyers of Motley Fool Rule Breakers and Motley Fool Supernova. Fool on.